3, 2, 1, go.
Bring it on. No, every speedrun pretty much starts from the game. So yeah, I guess I'm supposed to do a commentary for this game. So yeah, if you saw Quake, you pretty much see bunny hopping is intact in here as well, alive and well. There's two versions of Half-Life, like major differences. There's the one with the cat bunny hop and the one that has uncapped bunny hop. And the uncapped bunny hop lets you go a lot faster. Basically, just speed limits. Ladders have magical ability to stop you at any point. It doesn't matter how fast you're falling, as long as you adjust the ladders, it's okay.
Ah, Gordon.
Yes.
Here you are. We just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. It's about to go critical.
So yeah, that's the first instance of using a NPC to open the doors. They're like janitors of the whole Black Mesa. Like every NPC has a key to every door in the game, pretty much. And as long as they get near the door, they can just open it.
Deviating a bit from standard analysis procedures.
Of course, they need to have a kind of like some nodes, path nodes, I think, to kind of like wanna go behind the door in order for it to open. It's useful.
Yeah, det kan
Potentially the most unstable.
Now, if you follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that, although I will admit that
It's
the
pushing these
possibility of
guys
a
into their
resonance
closest to the
cascade
scanner
scenario is
so
extremely
that they
unlikely.
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. The highly trained
activate the scanners as soon as the
We've
scripted
assured the
sequence is
administrator
done.
that nothing will go wrong.
Can we get some facts about COOLKID?
Gordon, we have complete confidence.
Kind of fun.
ASL?
He's a kid.
Let him in now.
How cool is he from 1 to 100? Celsius bank is he?
Sub-Zero.
Well, I'm 22. I'm single.
Not for long.
Chat on.
And that's all you need to know about me.
All right, Gordon, your suit should keep you comfortable for all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments.
Got any donations or anything? Because
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing happening right now, so that would be a good time for donations.
Everybody's Craig donations.
We have some donations, yes. We have $10 from Julie. I want some characters I can't see because of buggy tracker. Julie at least. ESA hype. Love from France. I want those $10 for AM to play Tails and Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Sure.
We have $5 from Baptiste Morel. AM, play Tails. So thank you guys.
Stage emitters activated.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long this has been operating at this level, nor how long the radio. Please, work as quickly as you can.
Overhead capacitors to 101.
that's what you do.
Alright, so yeah, you gotta wade through all this every time you wanna do a speedrun.
Yeah, it isn't that bad though, but it's sort of annoying. The rest of the game makes up for it because it's gonna be. There's pretty much. There isn't really gonna be any break.
Yeah, unlike Half-Life 2, there's like pretty much 0 cutscenes. You gotta.
So I'm gonna make a couple of safety saves here and we'll. In case I miss foreign tricks. So let's save here. Okay, we're
Nice.
cool.
So basically he's skipping the whole getting to alien planet sequence and stuff. There's like this invisible trigger. If you're inside the trigger, then you're gonna get teleported into various areas, but if you just manage to get high enough or outside of the teleportation area in general, then you're not gonna be teleported.
So I'm gonna make another quick save here. Just in case. Mess this up. 'Cause that would be unfortunate. Oops. I shouldn't though.
Just walk it 4 minutes. Angle inside there, triggers.
Nice.
So that saves like close to minutes.
The secret is to put the trolley behind so that the alien, when he spawns, he kind of gets stuck into it and doesn't despawn, so you can just boost off from him. It's a really neat trick.
That's cool.
Yeah, you gotta wait until he jolts.
So boom, ladders up diagonally is faster. Yes, straight up. Not too much speed.
Nice. So yeah, that falling thing cabinet can kill you randomly.
See if we can get this trick. This is a really good, cool looking trick if we can get this right.
The new strats.
Yeah. Oh shit. My bunny hop
Close.
sequence was messed up. I should have. Oh shit. I have too much speed. Let's just do that instead. Well, that was stupid. I'll bet this trick. There we go. Oh, almost fell down.
So basically, why that works is that the boxes don't work. When you push the boxes, you can just gain insane speeds from it and use it to
Kill
travel.
that guy. See ya.
And the elevator doesn't actually move, so you can kind of make it go away. And if you touch the elevator doors, the game thinks that you're inside the elevator and teleports you outside the elevator doors, the next level.
Make a quick save here in case I messed this up. Shouldn't though.
So NPCs can open doors, but there is a small bad side to it. You gotta load the map fresh. If you load it from a save, then the janitor trick doesn't simply work. So
No, that's bad. I messed up.
yeah.
Fucking threw in the profanity. I threw in Nate in the wrong position. Just hold on. Give me a minute.
There's gonna be a pretty cool skip soon, so
There we go. You can do donations soon.
I'd say after we got hostiles.
Yeah, after the hostiles.
He's gonna fall. So yeah, you can even use them. You don't actually need to push them as long as you get them. Suggestion. He actually needs to die there. If you don't kill him, there's a trigger inside that will actually open the door, but since the door is already opened, it will actually close. So if the scientist is there, the game thinks that it's blocked and it's gonna open again, so it's important that you kill him.
Yeah, you can do donations now, by the way. There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no scripts and on hard difficulty.
So
Yeah, donations.
Right, different accent for the donations. For a change. We have a donation of $4 from Van Voorhis. Probably butchered the name, but Eva van Voorhis. She's from Iceland. And the message is, "Hi Marky Mark, I will be your girlfriend. I love you so much. I can't wait for our first date at the McDonald's of Iceland. Love, Gooby." I don't know if Marky Mark's actually here, but
Thank you, Gooby.
next one is from a French guy probably. Vincent Magnat. And he donated $10. "Hi there, the marathon seems to be going well. Please put my $10 for AM playing Tails on Sonic 2. I don't find it on the tracker list." And finally, we have a generous $10 donation from Adam Dunn with the message, "Puexil here. Love the run so far and looking forward to much more speedrun goodness. Shoutouts."
Best line in the game.
This is my hiding spot.
Yeah.
Peace out. It's gonna get electrocuted, by the way.
So yeah, I think this chapter is like one of the things that will be the next major improvement if a skip can be found, but it's like, it's so unlikely.
It's not very
Like
likely.
everything has been pretty much tested.
So you just hit the thing through the wall, no problem.
Yeah.
So these guys are lethal. I don't know how to deal with them. Loadings can mess up your jumps, just like that. I hate this section of the game.
Yeah, there used to be this small stuttering thing. The game was kind of like paused until the console command was found to disable it. It was really annoying.
Yeah, that isn't present on the old version. That was just Steam version, like the clock window command, I believe. But
Yeah,
it's
that
still
thing.
really annoying.
Okay, cool.
That was good. Ah, missed. Ah, goddamn, I didn't have it. Missed. So what's the time at, by the way?
So yeah, it's probably evident that the fire is just cosmetic. Inside the area, yeah, I don't actually remember. It's been such a long time since I triggered from inside. Shortest map in the game. So yeah, that's one of the like really old tricks. That's the trip mines become solid after you deploy them, so you can just jump on top of them and skip various areas. But it only works after the map with the boxes just a minute ago or so, because that's when you get them for the first time.
So I need to have a specific amount of armor, or I can make that boost, because boosts in this game depend on how much HP you lose when you do the boost. So if I have too much armor, I won't lose enough HP when I do the boost.
Was it 30 the limit?
Quite as it knows the exact value. Neat weapon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, when you start the maps, the troop mines don't actually trigger immediately. It takes some time so you can just jump past them.
So I'm just scaring off these guys with my nades. So yeah, don't attack me. This is a really hard section of the game, because getting a bunny hops here is really difficult. That was a bad cycle.
Normally you're supposed to drag this train like across the whole chapter, but it's obviously really, really slow.
See, I'm scaring off these enemies.
Even if you roll, it's faster than the train.
Yeah.
Well, speed. It's crucial just not losing your speed here, because you can just gain or lose so much time depending on how well the section goes. So there's a neat trick. See bunny hops, where did I land? That was bad. It sucks getting stuck here, dude. So we can get the double kill.
Nice.
Cool. So I need those nades, because I mainly use them as distraction, but I also use them as means of killing people, such as this guy. He ran away though, missed him. Got him.
So this is gonna be another broken area, like another of those buttons that can be pushed from both sides. So it's best to just start the event as soon as possible. And again, the whole rocket blast and everything is just cosmetic, it's not gonna hurt you.
So in the meantime, while we have to wait, I'm just gonna go and grab some HP through the wall.
Yeah.
I picked up his nade, gonna grab some shotgun ammo and some HP and wing it off. Then when on a rail, we're on to
So I guess
apprehension.
it's serious time. Do you need the audio reference?
No, I'm just gonna look.
Okay.
Like there isn't gonna be any serious time during this run. So this guy's alive, which I shot him.
So yeah, that's like one of the very few things that actually affects another map. So if you actually exit the level too early, even though the rocket has launched, then you're not gonna have the door open on the next map.
So that you have to wait for a specific amount of time until the scripted sequence has, it has finished. Too much speed. So we can get this. Cool.
Nice.
And this. Cool.
And you can see the G-Man, like you're not supposed to be anywhere close to that speed. And another NPC door opening thing, but it can be an enemy as well. I mean, they have keys as well.
Go ahead. You know, there's a specific old version that doesn't have the speed cap. Or they added the speed cap because of like multiplayer. Yeah, that's sort of unfortunate thing about Half-Life 1 speedrunning. It's sort of off-putting for new players because you need like a specific version of the game and everything. It takes a while to set up. I'm not gonna... whatever, I don't need HP. You can grab the HP while you're blacked out, but...
Yeah, you kind of get placed in this small room that's just behind the medkit, but it's completely pitch black, so you don't see anything, but you can still move around. And you can grab the HP, but you gotta first jump into a small kind of ledge there, and then you can use it through the wall. It's kind of weird, but it works.
Yeah, I have 95 HP, 6 in armor. I'm in good condition.
So yeah, this is like the midway point of the game.
It's going really good. So
Yeah, except for...
Stuff at the start.
yeah, it was unfortunate. Yeah, without scripts. There are like different categories. But yeah, the fastest single time without scripts and hard difficulty.
certain things can you do with script?
Gauss boosts, like Gauss shooting, so you can turn 180 degrees instantly. And
For example, there's a skip, you know, in the test chamber. I did a skip. It saves like a minute. There's a better skip that pretty much requires scripts instead of scripts, which saves like another minute compared to what I did. For example.
that is so cool, that skip.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the scripts.
Yeah, for some reason the game designers placed a really small change level trigger at the top of the chamber. I don't know why it exists there, but you can use it to change to the next level, which is like the after disaster version of it. But reaching so high under normal conditions, it's not possible.
So here's a neat trick. I'm gonna swim super quickly, like a dolphin. And here I'm gonna go dolphin style and do, well, whatever. Dolphins are cool. Anyway.
Yeah, when you hug against the walls and you move forwards, you just move quite a bit faster.
Actually, there was a new trick that Quarterseed recently discovered in that section. If you press use on like the bottom of, it's sort of a weird trigger.
Okay,
This is one of my favorite levels in the.
that's
game.
nice.
I messed that up. I haven't messed it up in a long time.
So there are many ways to do this. You can actually jump over the trip mines, but it's so unreliable. I think this might be a window for donations. Is there...
Why not? Questionable Ethics is one of the hardest shots in the game, but whatever. You can do donations. I don't really need.
We do have donations, yes we have. We got $1 from Hungwell. Good work, enjoying the stream a lot. You guys will do this more often, maybe. And we got $5 from Danny Huyn. That's a weird last name. I have no idea. Prinny here. Just to let you know, COOLKID, I'm single as well.
Ooh, Franny. Thank you, Franny.
And we got $10 from Mori Bamba. Hi guys, this is Marfa again. I want to make a huge shout out to COOLKID, one of my favorite speed gamer. And the money goes for AM Shirtless. Thank you guys.
Armor is sort of low here. Should be fine though. Depends on how this map goes. It's a crucial map.
So yeah, he turns left just briefly. That triggers the event where the scientist and Barney blow themselves off with the Gauss gun. And the Gauss gun is something that is, like, breaks the game so much.
Don't shoot me. Please. I'm gonna shoot you if you shoot me. Okay.
It's kind of like a rocket boosting in a sense, but you don't have to actually damage yourself. Unless you count fall damage, of course.
This guy's here. Wait, they're kidding me?
That luck.
Holy moly, I just lost like a minute. And now that guy is in bad position. He isn't supposed to run over here. Enemies change their behavior if you save, you make a save and reload the save. Enemies change their behavior. So
It's adaptive AI.
anyway, yeah, that was terrible. It was probably was like a minute and a half. For no real reason.
So when you're starting, first time you start to do speedruns, these scientists can be a real pain because they just stop and refuse to go another step.
Yeah, but I found a cure for that. He didn't drop an 8 this time. Thank you. If you, like, you see, I hit the crowbar before I picked him up. It makes him not stop in the headcraft corridor. Sort of recent discovery.
That's cool.
So this is one of, on low. This is one of the cooler chapters in the run. If I can pull it off. That was really
Nice.
close. That was extremely close.
Yeah.
But I knew that I had it. I knew it.
So while you can go against the walls, but immediately if you do a change level, you can actually get inside the walls and stuck there. So it's best just to not be near any walls or kind of like pushing a wall when you change a level.
Yeah, the reason why we would push a wall though is because if you push up against the wall, hold forward and strafe, you move slightly faster. He has no more walking speed. So that's why you would do that though. I'm sort of low, but that should be fine. Alright, this level.
Ouch.
Whatever. I went too far out. That's better.
Really love this trick.
That wasn't better. It's a precise angle. That's better.
Nice.
It wasn't first try, it was... But
So when you go out of bounds in this game, usually it's just water attributes, so you can just win minutes, which is really handy.
where am I? This is so dark. I'm just gonna go save strats here, because I don't want to get stuck. I'm low. Should be fine though. It's here. Yeah, I should be fine. Oh well. Just gonna grab this health kit. I can jump. I jumped straight into it. I wasn't crouching. Sloppy. Oh well.
So yeah, those headcrabs are gonna destroy the whole place if you approach them at the wrong angle.
So I need to grab HP here. Plenty of HP. Yeah. It's a specific shot. It usually isn't supposed to break from just one ghost shot.
You forgot to do the save.
Oh, save? There's auto save right before this level.
Okay, cool.
You don't need one.
So yeah, next up is gonna be probably the most known trick in this game, if you've seen speedruns or heard.
What's it? Yeah.
Yes. So what happens here is that the NPC opens the door, and you get stuck inside the door, but for some reason the mapper decided to have the damage as -1, so it was just a human error. So instead of damaging you for 1 HP, it actually does like a -, which is plus. So you just gain HP more and more and more, and you can basically do this for a long time and not worry about health for the rest of the game. And yeah, it's dependent on your frames per second, so if you have like 100 FPS, you're gonna get 100 health per second. So yeah, you can increase your FPS to 1000 and just gain like a few thousand HP in a few seconds, for example, just theoretical.
So yeah, the run basically starts now.
Yeah.
No, yeah, there is a cap, but it's extremely high. Oh shit.
Probably 65,000. Yeah. Integer limits. So yeah, like all the fantasized damage boosts, you can do them now without any consequences. The health display only shows like from 0 to 255, so don't get confused by the health counter.
That's the only door you can do it on.
There is the other door, but it's not actually seen on this run, but there are 2 doors. I guess because you were supposed to escort Barney, so I guess they just copy-pasted because they could reuse the same scripts. Here's another cool trick with the Hornet gun. You can make objects reverse the directions or stop them. In this case, just close the elevator doors, so you cannot start the elevator sequence immediately. Because the game only checks that the doors are closed when after they stop the animation and you're in a trigger, so it doesn't matter.
Game crashed.
Oh.
Game crashed.
We're gonna need to recrop it.
Odyssey is in terrible place. It's way back here. No, it wasn't crashed.
Just put the window where you want it, like in game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to manually crop it.
And while we're waiting, we can just take some more donations, I guess.
Should I pause the timer?
We got $8 from Lucas Liberett. And we have $2 from Corey Varren. Hello, it's such a great cause you gamers are putting together. I used to be a borderless doctor, but now I finally have a border, and it's great. And it's thanks to people like you. I want this money to help doctors to find their borders.
Can I continue?
Alright, we good to go.
Yes, that. Yeah. The game crashed because the alien grunts.
Yeah, the Hornet stayed on last change levels, so if a Hornet travels with you when you change a level, it's gonna crash. It's really unfortunate, but...
Yeah, game crashed again.
Yeah.
Usually doesn't happen in runs, but it has happened in runs.
Yeah, there's another point in the game where it can happen, but this is like the bad point.
But it doesn't matter, I'm still gonna finish below 45 minutes. The time's been right now. Yeah, but that's just the most common one for it to crash. I'm just gonna make a save here, in case it happens again.
There we go.
Oops. Yeah, time should be running. Yes.
And we lost time anyway, so like
Yeah,
it was
but-
running for a while when the game crashed. So
This isn't a big deal. I mean,
so yeah, that's damage boost. What you can do.
what's the time at, by the way?
What's the timer so far?
So the condition is that you have to kill all the grunts for the guy to open the door for you, but you can also panic the scientist to go near the other door, because he has the keys for it, so he can just open
In
it.
there? Yeah, I got it. Hello. I'm just gonna skip this boost because I'm not sure how much HP I have.
They don't need the original scanners, they're just lying.
So usually I think I'm at this elevator at least 30 to something. Wait. Considering I lost like a minute in questionable ethics, it's going pretty well.
So yeah, thanks to damage boost, you can pretty much skip like the whole chapter by doing this damage boost here. Normally you're supposed to do about 5 to 10 minutes in a speedrun setting and like maybe 40-50 minutes worth of stuff in normal setting.
These guys can crash your game as well. It isn't very likely though, but here. I was waiting for his hornet, it wasn't gonna get me again. It's a fairly large skip.
So he basically makes Barney pissed and then scares him, so he opened both doors in the end, and you can go straight into the teleporter. And then you use the Hornet gun to disable a kill trigger so you can enter the teleporter. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Does make sense if you have studied Half-Life. Get down there. So you can go over donations now, by the way. Whatever. I just play my game.
So this is like the first mini-boss before the final boss. This guy actually has waypoints fixed in the map, and every time he goes to the waypoint he regenerates the health, so basically you can do as much damage as you want, but it's not gonna hurt.
Ah, come on, bring out the satchel, thank you.
That's like the first checkpoint, and you have to do a certain amount of damage for him to go to the next checkpoint, so...
Wait, did I get the glitch? I might have. Oh, I didn't, cool. Thought I triggered the glitch accidentally. Good thing I didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
So we have an $18 donation of RoboSparkle, and a comment says, RoboSparkle here, really enjoyed myself here, seen a lot of great runs already, and still so much to go. This is to make Dexter Tales in Sonic 2.
What?
May I say, Tompa, I thought
Normally,
your
when you
imitation of the
kill
girl was
Gonard,
absolutely fantastic.
It's supposed to explode,
thank
and
you.
the floor is supposed to explode with it, but you can just destroy it yourself. You just need to do tons of damage, and I guess they just figured that players wouldn't actually try to do that. This is actually a really precise trick. You have to do a grenade boost, and there is a certain window, like if you miss the window, there's a kill trigger that's gonna kill you.
Yeah, sorry if that boost was a bit mismatched. nasty. Don't want to go down here. Let's go up.
Sure thing.
Where are we? I died, apparently. Wait, where are we?
You're in a new level.
Oh, here we are. Okay. Never mind. We're fine. We're fine. Back on track. So I missed. It's sort of hard. Get the crouch jump here. Boost. No, I messed it up. Let's just go over. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy.
So yeah, you don't have to worry about the hornets. The moment you enter the teleporter, there's kind of like stuff that's going to prevent them from
So
killing
dark.
you. And if you want to experiment with the hornet gun, you can do crazy stuff like stop the conveyor belts or change the direction of the lifts that are rotating, and there's like all the pistons that are going up and down. You can stop them with the hornet gun as well. You can just do crazy stuff with it.
I think I can get this. This is hard. If I get the proper setup here. I barely missed it.
Almost.
There. So what's the time at, by the way?
What's the timer at?
40:15. Oh, missed. There it is.
So yeah, the main point is to just spam damage and hit the head when it opens.
So really, I'm almost done here.
Ready for time?
I'm done now.
Done.